So, Martin, you talked about UBI necessary to replace lost income from job losses caused by AI. And Betsey, you've suggested that a digital dividend might be better. Could you explain what each of those things are and how they're actually different, Betsey, and then Martin?
I really think that government needs to stop and realize that our data is the thing we have. It is something that companies value. They want it. And we should tax the use of data and give that money back to people. So it's going to sound a lot like a universal basic income. But instead of being like a handout, now what I'm talking about is something that's based on you're contributing your data into the system and that you get a dividend from that. Another way to think about it is we could just, nationalize some of our artificial intelligence and then pay, a dividend on that. I think it's that the American public deserves a share of something that they have contributed to through their own data.
One of the things that I had talked about for years was the idea of being paid for your data. I was sitting in a room with Steve Case. He was saying that he made $50 from every customer, essentially using their system and inputting their data. And I put up my hand. I said, where's my $25? Like, why are you? Martin, talk about UBI, how that compares, how Betsey's ideas are different.
Well, I'm certainly open to what Betsey is suggesting. And I think that if you're going to offer people a data dividend that is the same for everyone, then essentially that's the same as a UBI. Maybe it's a better branding. Another branding is a citizen's dividend, right? Which is, I think, what Andrew Yang had when he ran for president, or is a freedom dividend, something like that.